Okay, putting. So there are many different ways to putt. And what was conventional is no longer conventional, but the new techniques are also as effective. Bottom line with putting is that you want to aim the disc at the center pole of the basket. You want to pull down and push forward or spin forward on that plane. It's that simple. Now there are push putts where you're just pushing the disc there with not much spin. There's the spin putt where you're drawing back on the line and you're just firing it forward and spinning the disc towards that pole. And then there's a lot of hybrid styles where some people are more push and spin or spin and push. Bottom line is that you got to try whatever works for you. And I would say that conventional wisdom says you line up with your whole body facing towards the basket and then you fire it at the basket. But there are great pros like Gannon Buhr right now who don't do that. They'll stand unconventionally, but they still can hit their putts. So who am I to argue with that? Let me demonstrate the different putts for you. I'll start with push putt, then spin putt, a sort of hybrid, and then the different footing that you can use. Push putt, straight arm, putting from the shoulder, feet pointed towards the basket. Spin putt, more level to the basket. And now the different footworks. Sorry, and now the hybrid. So that's a spush putt. Now there's inline straddle. Sorry. Now there's inline footing and straddle footing. So straddle footing, same thing. Just like that. And then here's what Gannon Buhr does differently. Instead of lining up like this to the target or standing like this, he stands like this, and his drawback is down to this right hip and then shoots it forward. It's not for me. I'm not saying he's wrong, I just can't do it well, so I'm not going to demonstrate it, but that's kind of what he does. They use this kind of like line here to get more like distance back here to fire harder forward. That's just not how I putt. That's not something I've really experimented with. Now, the reason why I'm holding a mid-range is because in the first video I've told you if you're a new player, you should use a neutral mid-range. This is a Detour. It's a 5.5 -2.1. It's fairly understable. And I think you can just play one disc rounds with this. You really don't need a putter and a mid-range. You could just play a round with the mid-range. You can putt with it, and it's fine. Truthfully, you could putt with distance drivers if you want to, but I mean, I just think that the mid-range is a great way to really advance your game, and you can have fun playing disc golf without having to carry around too much discs, and you really don't need that much. You need a disc that goes straight, then it goes straight and then to the left and straight to the right, and you can play a full round. So of course my wife will now say, well then why do you have so many discs? And that's because I'm an addict. That's why. So that's it, guys. That is Disc Golf 101. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of people who want to argue in the comments because that's just how people are, and that's fine. But I hope this helps you with your game, and maybe I'll make some more content. Till then, take it easy, guys.